Happy Friday. This is Officer Karen Lawdog reporting live to you on my way to conduct some essential medical business. And I'm just going to call a spade. Those who have been following the journey and have seen the prior videos about the long-term scam that goes on in the medical care provider industry. It includes pharmaceuticals, and I'll just give you a couple of examples. I don't know if they flagged certain people's accounts for, just mess with them, mess with their medications. You ever see those signs on the street corner, "We'll pay you for test strips"? I can't tell you how many times I've picked up a prescription of Charles's for test strips, and there's duds in there. Y'all know what a dud is. It doesn't work. The machine keeps rejecting it. It's a dud. It doesn't work. Out of a container of 50, stick in 5 duds. Every patient, well, after doing that how many times? 10 times. Screwing 10 patients over with 5 duds. Yes. I want to show you this shit too. You know why you have this kind of fucking bullshit right here in the line? I'm gonna let you see that right there. And they'll all sit there. But you know what? You know why they have to? Because you call the damn Walgreens phone number thinking that you're calling into the store, thinking that you're going to talk to somebody right in here that you know, that knows you and knows about your prescriptions. And no, instead it's some damn fucking call center somewhere. They don't know your ass. And it's a good thing that calls are recorded for quality training and transparency purposes. I always say you've got to be ready to go loud and proud with your proof, because if you don't, it's going to be your damn word against theirs. I'm a record evidence kind of person. Why? Because I've learned that I have to be. Why? Because I've been lied about. I've been persecuted, wrongfully accused, arrested, detained, jailed, fined, all kinds of shit. Why? Because I expose corruption and incompetence, and they got that shit going on in Walgreens. The gig's up, folks. When are you going to figure it out? You can't beat technology. There's a paper trail. There's AI. And people are crunching the fucking numbers. And it's going to put human beings out of jobs. Why? Because they have feelings. And they'll hold bags. And they'll do what they're told to do, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. Let me give you an example. Been calling out Walgreens. Again, if you've been following the journey, you know we had an issue up in Tehachapi. They have a text system. That's called a record evidence. Ding, 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 ding. And the text comes through and says that Charles has 0 scripts left. Then it asks you, type renew if you want them to reach out to the doctor and renew it. Okay, renew. Did that. It's documented, time-stamped. April 17th, last Friday. I don't think it takes a week to fill that script. Charles is going to run out now, okay? And there's certain medications of Charles that he has to have that you can't just abruptly stop. That's why I'm on it a week in advance trying to get that shit filled, right? So the text message came on Tuesday. Again, renew. Yes, did my job again. Yesterday, Thursday, went over to the doctor. They're passing the buck off on you. You know how they do that. Pharmacy will tell you they're waiting on the doctor. You'll go over and the doctor will say, I didn't get anything from the pharmacy. That's what they do. Nobody can accept accountability for their screw up. Okay, so I'm just running down these stupid ass rabbit holes. This motherfucker brought his damn golf cart to fucking Walgreens. Is that a damn legal fucking mode of transportation? I'm pretty sure it's not. See, I wake up every day with good intentions to be doing the right thing, and then people got to do dumbass shit like this. Right here's the special one. And people want to bust my ass about riding my fucking horse on the road when horses are the original horsepower, the original mode of transportation. Homeboy's gonna roll up on a golf cart? I mean, okay, it's a nice looking golf cart and all, but there ain't a damn thing legal about that shit. And he's just gonna park that shit there like he's the Huckleberry. How about that? How about that? How about that? And then guess what, folks? I'll be the bad guy for saying something. But see, there's registration. Vehicles, recognized modes of transportation have to be registered to be on the roadway. That ensures that everybody plays by the same rules and are held to the same fucking standards. Hey, I guess golf carts are allowed now. And I'll be the bad guy for pointing it out. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, I know times are tough and gas is expensive, but shit, imagine if we all did that. Right? Right? You're with me, right? She's with me. She said she knows. Anyway, so here it is Friday. We need that script. Charles needs that script because, as you know, Walgreens in Tehachapi had decided that they're going to discriminate and retaliate, and they're selectively filling prescriptions at the Tehachapi Walgreens. So that's why I just deal with the Walgreens right here in Hegeman, where they have their minds right, or so I thought. So anyway, I call up today thinking I'm going to get into the Walgreens, and that's when I found out they have call centers. I'm not in with the call right here with this Walgreens. And she tells me that it was never sent for renewal. Now, the sad part about it is I didn't record that at the time because I honestly thought that people were going to keep their minds right. Once I called her out about why it wasn't, she had to hurry up and transfer the call to her boss. That's when I started recording. The boss then flipped the script and claims that the request to renew didn't come in until the 19th, even though my paper trail will show that it was on the 17th. That's neither here nor there. Bottom line is, your last chick said it wasn't sent in at all. You're saying it was. Even if it was on the 19th, what's today? The 24th. Why don't we have that script? So now they're back to passing the buck off onto the doctor. But the bad part about it is she didn't want to hear about how there's record, picture, and video evidence about who really screwed this up. Instead, she just did the old clickarooski so that I couldn't even ask for a temporary refill to get Mr. Hansen through until either the doctor does his job, medical care provider corruption and incompetence, or the pharmacy does its job. And you saw the line when we were coming in, so I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's having a tough time getting scripts filled that they've got both lines 5 cars deep. But again, I'll be the bad guy. So we're going to go inside and see what kind of action we have inside. If anybody, BPD's spying on my lives, go plant yourself either on Hegeman or I think that's Callaway over there, and wait for this special one here that cruises through town in his golf cart because he's the special one. Gotta have my proof. Oh, by the way, here, let me just show y'all while you're on here. Hey, Annie. Charles is going to be running out of one of his scripts. And nobody wants to take accountability for it. They want to try to let the law dog hold the bag. So I'm just going to show you this. So on Friday, April 17th, see that date right there? See that text? Charles, RX, gabapentin, has 0 refills. Type in renew. See how I typed in renew? That was on the 17th. She tried to say in a recorded phone call for quality training and transparency purposes, which I will put the link up for. She said I didn't do that until the 19th. And I literally on Friday said renew and they said thanks right after that. See that? They said thanks. So they got that. Here it is the 24th and Charles still doesn't have his scripts. And then look on Tuesday 11:56, whatever date that was. There's the 19th. That's the date she's talking about. They sent it through a second time. Second. Right there. There I am saying renew a second time. And today's Friday and nobody knows anything about that script. So we're going to go inside Walgreens and see what we'll see. And even though it is a public place, it is where people get medication, so I will respect the rights of others that are over there getting their scripts filled. I mean, I'd hate for anybody to run into Zimmer getting her, herpes medication filled, or, Salah getting his condom supply for the weekend. So anyway, I'll see y'all.